everybody, welcome back. In our last video, you saw the first step in our process for fulfilling a large order for Mr. Tibbs Trading Company to build some 1920s style shipping crates. The first thing we did was to break down several pallets, which left us with hundreds of unfinished boards.
Now we do have an electric hand planer, but when it comes to 400 or 500 boards, you're not going to get very far with that. That brings us to the reason this is sitting here. We have the new Craftsman 15 amp, 12.5 inch bench planer.
I'm so excited!
Today we're going to walk you through unboxing this and setting it up, and we'll give it a try with some of the planks we've got cut up.
You can see already that this is packaged pretty well. We're not going to be able to take this out while it's on the bench, so we're going to move it to the floor and then bring it back up for you. It is 65 pounds, so do not do this by yourself. So this planer came with a package of parts to help assemble it. In the back here, we've got this dust collection port we're going to have to put on. We've already put on this hand crank. That was pretty simple to do. And right now, Brian is going to level out the in-feed and out-feed table to help us prevent sniping.
Now the in-feed table is a little bit high right here. Now the reason for this, the table sits on these bolts which holds it in place and lets it tilt. It controls how far it can tilt down. So actually it's holding this up, which is creating a gap between here and here. So if we lower this bolt, it will let it come down farther and take that gap in. And now the gap is gone. I tighten down the set screw, or we tighten down the lock nut. Now once you have your in-feed and out-feed tables level from here to here, you have these screws right here that let you lift the actual table itself up or down so you can get even from here to here. Now we've already did that. We're level from here to there and we're even all the way across. So I think we're in good shape.
Alright, so the next part we're going to attach is this dust port, and they made this in such a way so that you can have this blow your dust this way or this way. And this is actually the way that we've chosen to do it for our machine. It comes with these two screws. This is actually going to seal pretty tight.
Now for dust collection purposes, it has this coupler here. Now this is, I believe, right around 2 inches. This is 2.5, and this biggest part is 4 inches. It just depends on what kind of hose you have. Now we do dust collection with the shop vac, which is 1.5 inch hose, and it won't fit any of this. So if you'll notice on our table saw and our miter saw, we have one of these little dudes. This is a plumbing fitting that connects a 2 inch hose to 1.5 inch hose, which works with your shop vac. You can put this right on here and you connect your shop vac hose right there. So all I need is a screwdriver, loosen that clamp and clamp it on. All right, here's our planer sitting here and just waiting to be turned on. Now we're going to be planing some oak here we got off of a pallet, and we'll give that a try and see how good it works. This is about a 1/2 inch thick, so we'll go ahead and just set our planer here to a 1/2 inch and just make sure it pulls through all right.
As you can see, this board here has not been through the planer. It's unmilled. This one has been through the planer, and it looks pretty nice. Really like the way that that turned out, and we really like this planer.
We hope you've enjoyed our video demonstrating the Craftsman 15 amp 12.5 inch bench planer. We like it. We've got a lot of work for it to do.
We're going to be pretty busy. It's going to be a long night. But be sure to like and subscribe. Keep watching us right here at Woodsongs by Russell, and also be sure to visit us over on Facebook. Happy woodworking!